Welcome, SWE audience. We are here in Beaver Dam for the pre-show of the Winter Rumble. I am Nick Ragnar, joined by my esteemed colleagues, Draven Stryker and Chris Matthews. And guys, huge show tonight. Big show, new venue. What are you guys' thoughts?
I'm excited. The snow stopped. Hopefully we get a good packed crowd at our new home. And we start now with a four-way match. This could be pretty good.
I think this actually will be a great matchup. It's for the UIWA Midwest Championship. Butchie Davis has had that title for over a year now, and he's taking on at least one of his longtime nemesis, superstar Stardom.
Taking on one of his longtime nemesis, and actually one of his really close friends in Cobain. So it should be a very interesting matchup. Also, Mikey Wild will be entering the competition. But Fatal 4-Way dark match. If you have a Fatal 4-Way match and the UIWA Midwest Championship is being defended in that dark match, you know you have a great show.
Washington. He weighs 209 pounds. D-Roc Cobain.
D-Roc now coming out. Haven't seen this guy in SWE in quite some time, but a very, very impressive competitor. Very good at changing his style depending on who his opponents are. Tonight he's got 3 of them.
Definitely, and it's going to be amazing to see how much ring rust this guy has since he hasn't been in the ring in a while.
Cobain looks like he has some words for the fans. Trying to cut his music.
I don't think they're going to be
Where
good.
did you come from? Did you read your cards wrong? This is not a tag team match. This match is Fatal 4-Way for some morons UIWA Midwest title, which I plan on leaving with, and all you idiots can stick it. You suck.
Some harsh words there from D-Roc.
Entering the matchup a little angry, it looks like.
Maybe it's too much time in that Seattle rain.
Maybe. Stardom now, warming up on the ropes.
From Viper City, weighing 230 pounds, Mikey Wild.
Now here comes a guy in Mikey Wild. I haven't had the pleasure of seeing this guy wrestle before, but I know you've seen him before, Draven. What does he bring to the table?
You know, he's a fierce competitor, and, you don't want to underestimate this guy because he's got a quick, fast style. He will take it to the air sometimes, but it's a kind of short here with the roof today. We'll have to see how that goes, but this guy is pretty good.
Do you think that low roof will actually hinder him in this matchup because he cannot use these high-flying maneuvers?
You know, that's something that every competitor has to enter the ring knowing that this is a different setup than they may be used to, and they have to know how to adapt to their environment if they're going to be successful here in SWE.
And the next opponent, from Dyersville, Iowa, he weighs 218 pounds. He is the UIWA Midwest Champion. Give it up for Butchie Davis!
He's not only the opponent, he is the champion. He's been the UIWA Midwest Champion for probably as long as I can remember, guys. I mean, it's been well over a year. Will he walk out tonight with the belt?
This is definitely a champion's disadvantage match with Fatal 4-Way. He doesn't have to get pinned. He doesn't even have to be in the ring, and he can lose his title. So this will be a real tough test for Butchie Davis tonight.
Definitely. Anytime I've seen him defend this title, it's been a one-on-one match, so it's going to be really interesting to see what happens here.
Butchie Davis, you can say whatever you want about him. Say he has a few screws loose. Say that maybe he's not a few. Maybe you can say he's not all the way there, but
couple fries short of a Happy Meal.
Exactly, but he is the UIWA Midwest Champion, has had a lot of success, not only here in SWE, but in the independent wrestling scene. So guys, you can never really underestimate Butchie Davis when he steps inside that squared circle.
He has pulled off some amazing wins to keep that belt.
I think
Stardom, apparently he's going to choke Butchie Davis.
Choke him.
I was pile driven by Steve Stardom one time, and I almost died. That was me. Okay, I could never imagine stepping inside the ring and being across the corner. Look at this man directly in his eye. I know we've interviewed him a few times.
That guy is ruthless.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
Steve Stardom, in his history, has been a champion on multiple occasions, and he will do whatever it takes to win a championship belt.
As he should.
That water? No, not the other one. The other one.
Referee Rod now showing that belt off to all the competitors, trying to see what they could walk out with here tonight in Beaver Dam. We are at the Game On Sports Bar and Grill. Nick Ragnar joined by Chris Matthews and Draven Stryker for our pre-show of the Winter Rumble tonight. Butchie Davis now trying to get the fans involved, as he always does. He kind of Butchie's up, I guess you could call it. Usually in the middle of a matchup, he feeds off the fans.
And already we look like we have some plotting between D-Roc and Steve Stardom.
You know, that's pretty smart in a fatal four-way matchup, I'd have to say. Don't you think so, Draven?
I definitely think so. You definitely want to work and get the other guys down, so you don't have to worry about too many people.
Mikey Wild and Butchie Davis are now taking it to the Stardom and D-Roc duo. Very interesting contest here. You know, you can work together right now. It may be a good idea at the time, but eventually, as it will be in the Winter Rumble, it's every man for himself. Oh, wow.
Holy moly, what a chop.
Yeah, he's a hard chopper. There's a second one. Stardom ruthless in this pre-show matchup. And look at the neck breaker. Now, guys, I got to ask you, this is the pre-show matchup. Should any of these guys be worried about the wasted energy going into the Winter Rumble later tonight?
Absolutely not. You put it all on the line if you want to be walking out with the UIWA Midwest Championship. The Winter Rumble, yes, that will come later, but they'll have some time to rest. This is a time to be walking out with 12 pounds of gold around your waist.
Going for the cover there. Steve Stardom now jumping on D-Roc. He's letting him know, hey, man, it's every man for himself. Stardom working Mikey Wild in that corner now. Looking for a, wow! Could have dislocated his shoulder there. Stardom just being ruthless here early on.
That definitely didn't look like he landed that right.
Mikey Wild off the ropes. Oh, wow!
There you go.
Now going for the cover here. That could be it. We could have a new UIWA Midwest champion, but a kick out there by Mikey Wild.
A wily 20-year veteran.
What's this? Oh! Look at that. What's going on? Is that a double cover? Oh, here we go. Here's where the disagreement comes.
Oh, boy.
There's no friends in a four-way. Oh, look out!
Oh! Get the upper hand there. Now Butchie going for cover on Mikey Wild. This could be it. Oh, and a kick out there. Butchie Davis trying to take advantage of the situation, something he's very good at, something a lot of guys in the ring right now are very good at. And that's kind of how you have to be during a fatal four-way matchup.
If it were me, I would be outside the ring right now, letting these three guys duke it out and then sneak in for the win.
Definitely.
That's what you have to do.
Mikey Wild with a roll-up. Ref's got to see that Butchie's shoulders weren't all the way to the mat. Steve Stardom breaking up the count, though. Now going for a cover on Mikey Wild. He's just getting pinned. Another cover there by D-Roc.
Why is everybody picking on Mikey?
That's gotta. You have to feel kind of bad for Mikey. He's definitely using a lot of energy there, trying to kick out of multiple pins there. Stardom now. Oh, with a shot to the face. Closed fist. Oh, oh man.
That's a heck of a forearm coming right back.
Oh, another forearm. Mikey Wild just taking it to Steve Stardom, trying to beat him at his own game, but it's kind of hard to beat Steve Stardom at his own game. And look at the chop.
Oh.
Echoing all throughout the arena here.
Oh, they definitely heard that back in the restaurant section.
Steve Stardom now choking Mikey Wild in the corner. And now it's this. D-Roc and Butchie Davis on the outside of the ropes, or on the inside, I guess. Oh, what a clothesline.
He took him out of his shoes.
Looking impressive right now is Mikey Wild. Could we see a new UIWA champion?
And look at this, D-Roc. He's not outside the ring, but he's in the corner. He's taking a break.
He's being smart.
Yeah. Steve Stardom looks pretty hurt right now.
Couple missed clotheslines there. Mikey Wild now, what's going on?
I think Butchie's toying with him.
I think he's running out of gas.
There it is.
Mikey Wild now trying to prove Butchie wrong, and he looks like he's getting tired to me. Butchie, I don't think I've ever seen a guy get pinned after being too tired. That could have been a 3 count. That was surprising. Would have been a different kind of a match under there.
Oh, D-Roc calling for Stardom.
These two guys are still working together now. Steve and D-Roc now going for that double suplex on Butchie Davis. Oh, my God! What a double suplex. That could be it, but now comes...
See, Stardom should have just went for the cover right there.
Absolutely beautiful suplex on the part of those guys.
Cover there by D-Roc, Cobain, Steve Stardom now.
Here comes the
Here we go again.
disagreement.
No, now he's like, wait a second, buddy. You can't go into this matchup thinking that two guys are going to win, because it's not possible. Now they're picking and choosing their sides again. D-Roc and Steve Stardom now arguing. This is what you get into when you enter a matchup looking to team up.
Oh!
Super kick.
Oh!
There goes Mikey Wild, maybe running into one of our, well, Butchie Davis now, though. Measuring D-Roc, Cobain, and he's going for that short bust. Butchie counter.
He's got it. This match is over.
That's done.
This match is over.
2 and a 3 count.
Unbelievable.
Butchie Davis retains the UIWA Midwest Championship.
Butchie Davis pulls it off again when the odds are stacked against him. Unreal.
We may be looking at the greatest UIWA Midwest champion of all time, guys.
I tell you what, people say he's got a screw loose, but I think he's crazy like a fox.
Well, here's his number, so call him maybe. Butchie Davis walking out of the SWE Winter Rumble pre-show with his UIWA Midwest Championship. Hopefully, he's hoping he can use that momentum later tonight in the Winter Rumble. What's this, though? Mikey Wild showing some respect for the UIWA Midwest
Good
champion.
sportsmanship right there.
It's Mikey Wild.
Well done by Mikey Wild.
Well, these guys will have another opportunity at... What is Steve Stardom doing? Now these guys are arguing outside of the ring right now. Friendship gone wrong.
Looks like honeymoon's over, guys.
I think it was a business relationship, not a friendship.